We're beaten, but we're not down. So, in good living zeal, sticking with tradition, we've basically been kicked out of Zaina's mom's gated community in like Frankenstein, like pitchfork and torches kind of fashion. Like everyone ganged up against
really
us.
weird.
Yeah. And so we've been kicked out of this community.
Not everyone, a couple people, but still, nonetheless.
And we lost one of our companions in the process. Tabby jumped out of the window. And we haven't seen her in 2 days, and it's been a really stressful 2 days. And we're really just recording this video because we haven't done anything for 2 days except for look for Tabby. Yeah. And we just need to get some work done. So we're going to be really real and tell you what's going on with us and where we're at and kind of our plans and how we're going to get there and why we need you guys to watch and to support us, because sometimes we feel like we're all alone in the sea out here, just kind of floating along. So we lost Tabby. We just quit our last form of income at all, which was doing occasional event bartending and serving, because we really felt like we needed to attack this head on. If we're going to do it, if we're going to really practice what we preach, so to speak, then we need to actually like quit our jobs and dive into this head on. Yeah. So with only, what do we have, like 86 subscriptions right now, we're still 8,000 views away from even being able to monetize this thing, but we want to dive in and put all our faith in you guys and the fact that we can hopefully put out some videos that you're going to want to watch that will be able to monetize and support ourselves on. So we have a long way to go, and it's kind of scary right now, but we know we're going to make it. We know we're going to be all right. It's just one of those things, you know, when you're in the right place doing the right thing, the right things are going to happen. And we have a lot of faith in what's happening, but right now is one of the lower points of the Living Zeal experience.
It's been, honestly, which I'm sorry for even talking about this, but it's been one of the weirdest experiences parking in this neighborhood for, today's the 3rd day we've been here, like not a long time, and made us feel like people are really unaccepting of our lifestyle and are rude about it, like want you to know, but they don't like it, which is just weird. And I don't know, that plays into a multitude of other societal and political topics.
We haven't really felt that oppressed until we bought the bus and tried to live in it without buying land and just kind of just parking it where we can. And we were just talking about race and stuff because of all the taking the knee and how we don't really know what it's like to be oppressed. And it was just nothing, of course, compared to what's actually going on in like Baltimore and everything with the cops. But
we're just in general like
nice
all over this country, but
yeah.
A tiny sliver of a glimpse. It was just weird. Just people, I don't know.
Just not liking us because of
the bus, like just because they're like just against the lifestyle. We got a note put on the bus said to pay rent or
find an RV park. Yesterday morning, somebody at 7 a.m. came and banged on the bus and walked around it and kept banging on it. It was really aggressive.
Startling. Yeah, so anyway, we were just kind of reconsidering, and then we woke up this morning to dealing with the stress and sadness of the situation with our cat, and then to like find out what happened in Las Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm losing faith in humanity. And Zaina said this morning, she said, I don't remember the exact words. You said, we need to be around more like-minded friends. And my reply to that was, I think we're trying to build an army. So please keep watching and subscribe, because you guys are that army that we're trying to make of like-minded people to stand behind us. Because, you know, sometimes you feel lonely trying to live an alternative lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. Drink that's my coffee.
It's okay. It's emotional. It's hard. In Zaina's mom's office. Kind of
thinking through our next step.
Yeah. We know we're going to keep making videos, and we know we're going to keep living in the bus and keep pursuing this
figure
life.
out,
But it's been hard because we're parked here waiting for our cat to possibly come back, at the same time being chased out, saying we're not allowed to park here. So it's been tough. But we're trying to keep our heads as high as we can. And just remember that there will be a time when we look back on all of this as the growing pains of living zeal.
Yeah. I think it's just a multitude of different things that are emotional, kind of just pile on.
Yeah.
If I don't even know if this is still filming.
So I guess this is going to be the introduction to a new video series we're going to start, which is going to be a real look into our lives, a real look at how we view things in the bus, a real look at sort of our struggles and the awesome things we get to go through too.
I think it's kind of like when you're trying to start a business online, it's easy to really get lost in what other people are doing and to try to copy what they're doing to a T because you want to like understand the method of their success. And I think that we just don't want to, like, I don't know, not that we have, but it's just been considerations of like, should we focus on this type of content or this type of content? Like, this is important to us, but you never think what you have to say is relevant or it's important. Yeah. So I think we're just gonna make whatever stuff we feel is like authentic, because we don't want to like mimic the lifestyle we were just leading with inauthenticity and not doing,
just giving people what they want.
Yeah, and doing things that were against what we knew we needed to be spending our time doing. And yeah, I know that we've said this in other videos, but we recognize that we're privileged to have the opportunity to do this. We were talking about that this morning, but we need to harness it. Like, we can't just realize your privilege and then sit there and like continue to live a menial life if you have so much of an opportunity to do the exact opposite, like uplift yourself so that you can then go back and uplift everyone else around you or make an attempt at it, as opposed to just like letting the beat you down.
You gotta have that faith in yourself, and that's a big part of this, I think, right now, is we know we can do it. We know we're lucky to be able to do it, like you were just saying, but we have to do it.
Yeah, and I think we all have like talents that we need to be giving ourselves the space to dive into, as opposed to like buying into this societal circle to like keep people in different quadrants.
You know,
it's easier to like assess and tame.
Yeah.
It's like when people are given the freedom to really look at what's important to them and what they want to spend their time in, like that will still build a viable and beautiful society. But what we're doing is creating like all this tumultuous just anger among people, and it's like something's got to give, like lifestyles, jobs, how we make money, how we go about day to day. Something has got to evolve and change, and I think it starts with
just too much hate.
Yeah, it starts with like personal happiness and the ability to like give, like I said, the ability to be given the space to find that.
It's not just that we're lucky. We realize we're lucky because we're white Americans and we have opportunities as white Americans to do things like get a good job so we can save our money and pursue this lifestyle. Like, we're not lucky in the way that a bus just fell into our laps and somebody built it for us and like we got it all. Like, we actually worked really hard for it, but we're lucky that we're in a place where we can do that. So we're going to use this. We're also lucky that we can do this and record these videos. So we're going to use this as our voice, because we're tired of feeling like we only have a whisper in a world of screamers, you know? It might offend some people, things we have to say, and if it does, I hope you say something in our comments and we can have a good discussion about it. But this is going to be our views and how we've perceived the world.
And our views are like really so simple, just like everything else in our life. Like, it's to be kind to others and to
live and let live.
Yeah. Leave people alone and let them live their lives.
It shouldn't be right or wrong. It should just be kind, be a nice person.
Yeah.
You know,
my sadness is an extension of this in like multiple forms throughout the country and throughout the world. It's shitty. It's sad.
It is very sad.
Okay.
Okay.